Today, I'd like to share Debbie's story. Just before we get started, if you'd like me to share your story, either by joining me for an interview or reading your story out on camera, please send me an email to realzerocarb@gmail.com. Okay, this is Debbie's story. Good morning, Dave. First of all, thank you for spending time making all the videos. I watch you almost every day. It's much easier to live this lifestyle knowing how many others are also doing this. My story. In my early teens, around the 70s, I was a chubby girl and very unhappy. Also, I suffered terrible stomach pains. My dad was always trying to help me figure out how to lose weight, sending me to the gym and following various diets. This would work for a while, but as we all know, it is too difficult to stick to low-calorie, low-fat. One day, he was talking to our local pharmacist, and he asked my dad if he had heard about the Atkins diet. So my dad bought the book, I jumped right in, and it worked. I felt great. But like most, I slipped off plan and went back to my old ways. I eventually became somewhat obsessed with losing weight and would not allow myself to eat all day just so I could enjoy eating enough at night. I lost a lot of weight. Fast forward a few years, I'm married, my husband has high cholesterol, and my family history of people dying young from heart attack and stroke. Our doctor recommended the Dr. McDougall plan: vegan, low-fat, lots of veggies and beans, grains, etc. So we, mostly me, decided we would follow this advice. My husband had never followed it strictly and would cheat on the diet any chance he got. My stomach pains were epic, especially with certain foods like broccoli, apples, beans, pretty much anything high fiber. But I felt virtuous and just knew I was doing the right thing. At this point, I am slim but notice my weight is creeping up, and I am always bloated and gassy. I followed this plan for 25 years and eventually had to face the fact that I felt horrible. I had energy crashes, my stomach pains were terrible, I had eczema, my hair was falling out, I was depressed, and had some anxiety issues. On my daughter's advice, I added back some meat. I couldn't believe how it made me feel. It was amazing, so I thought back to when I was on the Atkins plan and decided I would go back to that. Once I began eating this way in 2022, I started watching the YouTube influencers. I started listening to them talk about the unnecessary need for plants, which I initially thought was crazy. But as I have delved deeper, I don't think so now. So I can't claim to be carnivore, as I do enjoy a salad and I drink coffee. But I'm excited to be eating this way and can't believe I denied myself steak and bacon for all those years. So immediately things improved. I no longer have the stomach pains, which I think is IBS. Other improvements are hair is no longer falling out and grows really fast. Fingernails are strong and grow fast. Skin tags are gone, eczema gone, less cellulite, face looks younger. I am happy, no longer depressed, lots more energy, plantar wart just fell off. And lastly, I had one of those ugly brown age spot moles on my face. I had scheduled an appointment to have it removed. But a few days before that appointment, I noticed it felt different, almost like it wasn't part of me. I picked at it a little with my fingernails, and it just peeled off. Thank you for taking the time to read my story. I am on this plan for life and am gradually eating less vegetables. It is truly the proper human diet. Debbie. Please join with me in congratulating Debbie. And if you want to find out how we got so sick in the first place, watch this video next.